Shahel Moment will open the bowling. It's driven out to long off. Full toss from Momin, and that's sliced away for 4, the first boundary of the day. Down the ground from Floyd, and 6. Over the head of long off. It's the Netherlands' first 6, and it's the first 6 of the day, and Floyd just carrying on from where he left off last night. Flicked away this time by Floyd. It's back-to-back 6s. He just looks in such good touch. Swept. And swept well for 4. Gets past Iqbal Hussain. That's a nice shot against Momin. And swung away by Musa Ahmed for 6 over mid-wicket. Well, he does like the ball turning into his arc. And that one goes out of the park. Musa Ahmed goes once more, and this is 6 over square leg. He's really liking this bowling from Momin, who's not really finding an answer. Not really managing to mix up his pace enough to cause Musa Ahmed any trouble. Oh, he's got him! That's the one they had to get, Clayton Floyd. The first ever T10 Centurion last night, but he's out for 16 off 8. And it's Abdullah Akbarjan who does it again for Austria. He's been their best bowler in the tournament. So that is straight from Musa Ahmed and way over Long On's head. Well, he's enjoying the spin, Musa Ahmed, because both spinners that Austria have got are turning the ball into him, and I just wonder whether Ibrahim Kell's got to learn the lessons from seeing what happened to Shahel Momin and maybe mix it up.
Great work.
Slow ball and too short. Could have picked up a wicket, though, just over the head of deep mid-wicket. And it's yet another 6 for Musa Ahmed, who is really having fun against the spin in this early morning Spanish sun. Quicker, and in the slot, and that is a huge 6. Well, that's gone 20 metres back into the bushes. That's going to take some fetching, and if Musa Ahmed can hit one more, he has a half century. Well, this is quicker, and the faster it comes, the faster it goes. It's 6 more, and it's a magnificent 50 for Musa Ahmed. Well, he played second fiddle to Clayton Floyd last night, not this morning. 52 off 18 balls. Swung away by Musa Ahmed. Could be out. Is out. They've got him. Musa Ahmed gets to his 50, but then gets out from the very next ball he faces. It's an exemplary knock that has put the Netherlands in an advantageous position in this game, but it is Akbarjan once again who comes up trumps for Austria. And he's tried to whack it from his very first ball, and he's done so successfully. It's over the head of Akib Iqbal. Well, he's a very valuable asset in this form of the game. Any player that can hit their very first ball for 6, and that is exactly what Lubbers has done, not for the first time in this competition. Straight from Lubbers, and that's what he likes. Full in the slot from Akbarjan. He's come left arm around now, Akbarjan. But it's the same result, 4 more. Sliced away, and that's 4 through third man. Steps across Gorley and absolutely minces that towards the fan zone. Well, he's hit that very, very hard, and the Dutch dugout are understandably delighted. Fancy footwork from Gorley, who's gone. Well, this is absolutely bizarre, and even Gorley himself is able to have a laugh about it. Well, you see everything on the European Cricket Network, but this is quite an extraordinary way for Sahal Zadran to pick up young Boris Gorley, 101 for 3. And even Gorley's having a chuckle. Hit very hard by Lubbers. It's another 6. Well, he's at it again, Victor Lubbers. He's going at above 3 a ball here, and he's carrying the Netherlands 11 at the back end of this innings towards a very promising total. Short and absolutely hammered for 4 3 point. Quicker, could be out, is out. Well, that's the end of Victor Lubbers. And Akib Iqbal does have a consolation wicket at the end of his spell, and a wicket that might yet prove pretty valuable. Victor Lubbers gone for a bright 32 off just 14. Mistimed, and it skips away for 4. Quicker ball, effort ball, and that goes for 4. That's a lovely shot from Asad Zulfikar. He just lent on this. And that is hit very hard from Zulfikar, and I think the fielder Shahar Momin's just lost this in the sun. Flicked away by Brat. Oh, and that's a foot fielding. So that will be 6 more straight towards the dugouts. And Sebastian Brat is once again showing what he can do at the death. He's made it a nice knack of coming in and playing late innings cameos, and he's at it again here. Just knits things together. But for now, he's fallen into the slot, and Sebastian Brat has absolutely murdered that straight for 6. Full toss, and that's going to get the treatment as well. It sounded so good off the bat from Sebastian Brat. He's murdered that straight, so yes, they can get past the 150 mark. Another full toss, and Brat's just not going to miss out on this. So the innings ends with 3 consecutive 60s for Sebastian Brat. And it's going to be a long, long haul for the Austrians to find their way back into this game. An abundance of talent in that regard. So Iqbal Hussain gets off the mark. It's a big change for Austria at the top of the order. Flicked away and 6 over the keeper's head. Well, it's a quick ball from Kingma, and Hussain's managed to catch up with it and get it away. It's the first maximum of this innings, 8 without loss after the first. Flicked away by Simpson Parker. Lovely looking shot. His first boundary in this competition. Short, and that is another very clever shot from Mark Simpson Parker. Well, this is what they've sent him up the top of the order to do. He just uses the pace of Klein. This is so, so clever. He knows that Asad Zulfikar's got no chance. Well played. Skied up from Iqbal Hussain. Caught and bowled chance. And he's held on to it. Well, he took 3 wickets against Austria when they met yesterday, and he has one now as well. 17 for 1, I should say, at the end of the second, and he's picked up 1 here. And it's the end of Iqbal Hussain, who never really looked settled.
Next year, as this next one is swung away on the leg side, and it'll go all the way for 4.
Comes down the track and he's stumped. Well, the experiment of opening Simpson Parker has not quite worked, unfortunately. Some gorgeous shots off the seam bowlers early on, but he has to go now for 15 off 13. It is Floyd who snares his man. Zulfikar gone, and Simpson Parker left very frustrated, thumping his pad.
Such a dynamic format.
Oh, that's a nick through. It would have been straight into first slip's hands, but instead it's 4 for Razmal Shigival. Pulled away, catching chance. And taken diving forward. Well, that is well judged. It wasn't an easy one. And it's held onto by Navjit Singh. So Austria's tough task is only getting harder here, it seems, as time goes on. And now 29 for 3. Hit very hard by Shigival, and a 6. A rare moment of joy for Austria. And that's got the batting dugout a rare thing to celebrate. Shigival's first 6.
In their countries.
Skied up from Shigival. Should be caught. It's a caught and bowled for Neil Zetman, and it's the end of the Austrian skipper Razmal Shigival. 41 for 4. Hassan's got that one away, and it's a belated boundary. Heading up that chase, Finland and the Czech Republic in there too, as the 8th over starts with a big shot from Abra Bilal, who's had a horrid tournament with the bat, but it's 6s like this that are why he can be so exciting. And that's more like the Abra Bilal we know, smashing Etman away. We're right in the hunt for the 50-over championship this season. As Bilal's hit that on one knee, straight down Long On's throat. It's caught by Boris Gorley. It was one of those where he really didn't need to move. And Austria have lost yet another one. It's a second wicket for Etman, 56 for 5. And they were beating England in the World T20 opener. And for now, they might well have another wicket. They do. It's a 6th. Well, strike 3 and you're out for Norkant. He's unable to make contact with the first 2. And the third presents a very easy catching chance. So Etman finishes his spell with a 3rd wicket, 3 for 14 for him. Up next, Hungary versus Romania. As for now, Klein's back on. And he's picked up a wicket as well. Caught by Julian Tomei. Well, they really are starting to fall like dominoes now. Mirza Hassan is out. And Austria in real danger of getting themselves bowled out. They're 56 for 7. They've lost 3 wickets now without the addition of a run.
Klein's got 2 for 9.
Slow ball. And he could have 3 for 9 now. He does have 3 for 9, holds on. It's a golden duck for Abdullah Akbarjan. And they've now lost 4 wickets without the addition of a run, the Austrians. It really is falling apart very, very rapidly. They keep coming out and swinging for the hills. And he could have had 4 in 4 here. Inside out. And this is a nice shot through extra cover. It's a rare boundary for Austria. Skied up. This could be the 9th. It is the 9th. Nicely taken by Vivian Kingma. And now Austria on the brink of being bowled out by the Netherlands for the 2nd time in as many days. It is the end of another. Ibrahim Kal gets this one away, and he's going to get himself a boundary to the delight of the Austrian dugout, who will be in somewhat on the ground for 1 more. Only going off what his teammates told me.
I think this will take us to the end of the game. So in the end, the margin, some 90 runs, 158 to 68, a comprehensive victory. The Netherlands 11 keep their unbeaten streak alive in this ECC.